Hey. Okay. I couldn't wait. I'm sorry. I was so impatient. I didn't want to relive with the whole GOT7 thing, having to wait for a week. I had to do it now. So, even though I just came back from work from an exhausting day and my hair looks like Hermione Granger, puberty years, and I haven't even taken this portrait off the wall. He's staying up there, even though he's kind of creepy. I've named him Barksworth, by the way, after my favorite customer. But I couldn't wait. I can't do it. I have to see this because I think I've come to this realization that Monsta-X is the ultimate bias group, I guess is the correct term. I have discovered that they are at the top of the pyramid for me. So I can't wait. I'm not waiting. I don't want to wait. So we're gonna watch this now, and I'm not gonna take too much time to yap this time because I'm so eager to see it. Let's do this now. Ah, I sound like a Beatles fangirl. All right, let's do this. Oh, Hannah. Oh. What kind of beat is this? That's kind of... Oh, and they're all in their individual sets. Oh. Oh. Okay. Juhon's already working it. He's already working it. Oh, there's I am. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm just gonna be a giggly mess. I'm not gonna be my usual self. I've been so eager for this. Oh, wow, Shona. I love all their outfits. They're so pretty. Oh, oh. You wouldn't know how high Shono's voice is, but he can hit those notes. Oh, and there we go, Wonho. You got rid of the blue tips, and now you're... Oh. Hey, Kyun. Oh, you look as gorgeous as ever, don't you? Are they on a train? Oh, hey. He has all that glitter from his teaser pictures. Oh, but he works it. He works it. Oh, young one. Oh, his lips look extra, like, perky today. I guess that's the correct term to use. It's kind of like... I'm gonna say the word princely. That's the outfits they're in. It looks princely. It's... Oh! I liked his jacket. Well, this doesn't seem like it's connected to all of the previous MVs. Oh, he's got tails on his coat! Yes! I love those. Who's working the red hair? Yeah, Minhyuk, yeah! Oh, I love all the scenery that they have, all the visuals. It's so pretty. Ooh. Ah. Getting that intricate choreo, like... Ah. Oh. I'm sorry, I got lost. I like it when they do that. What are they dancing on? It's like a giant bathroom tile. Oh, this is a really good beat. So beautiful. Oh, is he burning the money away? Oh, I like the... It looks like a rib. It's cool ribbon around his neck. I'm sorry. Are they all rocking the suits? I keep saying rocking, but that's the best adjective. Oh, wow. What is that? What are you pouring? Is that blue life-giving liquid thingy? The Lazarus juice? Oh. We're just... Oh! They just whipped off those jackets. Oh, and now they're like... Look at how... I can't find a word to use. They look good. Oh. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh. Excuse me. Oh, the Hangwon has so many lines. Oh yeah, work it. Oh, and now they're back to the beginning. And they're all walking out of this strange place with multiple different rooms. It's like Alice in Wonderland. Is that a good way to describe it? Alice in Wonderland? Because I get that feeling. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Mm-hmm. Did you like it? I'm guessing. So, okay. I'm trying to piecemeal all the thoughts in my head. I actually think I was a lot more calmer than I thought throughout this entire thing. I wanted to go, you see, unlike most people who kind of scream or go, oh, when they get all excited about something, I just can't put a coherent sentence together. You probably throughout this entire thing, after I look back to edit at it, I'll be thinking, oh my gosh, it's like English is now, it's like I forgot how to English. Well, that's what happens when I get excited. I suddenly comes, what do they call that? An unending narration. There's a specific term for it used when I was in my literary classes, but that's what happens. It's just whatever comes into my mind flows out of my mouth without a censor, and I don't stop to put it together. It just comes out like that because I was excited, and there was a good reason to be excited because it was so good. Oh, boys, you did fantastico. Costumes on point. Loved it. You know, I loved the Blood, Sweat, and Tears costumes, their fancy jackets and shirts. They decided to hit me with it again with their fancy jackets and shirts, except they didn't really have any chokers, except for that lovely ribbon around Hung Won's neck. But I didn't really notice any chokers. If they were, they kind of flew over my head because I was bopping. But I love those kind of clothes, so worked it. Especially, I love Shona's jacket. I want his jacket. Music, I can see. The thing with Monsta-X is that they always have a consistent style, but they still make every song they have different enough and ear-catching, instead of eye-catching, ear-catching enough to differentiate and keep it all fresh. But you always hear that consistency of the beats and the style they use. And I could hear that, like, you're like, oh, this is definitely done by the same people who did All In and Fighter. But it's created, it's unique, and it's a new song and a new, I've lost the words. My inner thesaurus is not working today. Does something new, I guess is the best word to use. I'm just going to say something new. It was something, but it is still, you knew it was Monsta-X. You knew it was their song. This is probably the most I've ever been so giddy about something. I don't do this stuff. Even about most of the stuff, the closest I've ever come to about, I guess, the word fangirling over something is Lord of the Rings. So yeah, the song, fantastic. I love that weird, I can't replicate it. I'm not a parrot. I love that everybody had so many lines. Hung Won had lines. Won Ho had lines. Of course, Ki-yoon, our main vocalist, had the chorus, and he worked that chorus. And Shonu had lines. I.M and Juhan both had. I think they had two verses of to use for their raps. Minhyuk had lines, and Minhyuk was. Okay, I'm gonna go over into each individual person in a sec, but I'll tell you about Minhyuk when that happens. So yeah, I love that. All their voices sound beautiful. I've got to re-listen to it again though. I'm gonna probably end up buying the whole album. 1, because it's Monsta-X. 2, I want to support them because I heard apparently that they have not had a first win, and I'm like, really? They haven't won any awards? And I looked it up, and they have won awards, but I guess awards that don't count in this business. I don't know what counts and what doesn't count. So, but apparently they haven't won an award that counts. They've won awards, but not the ones that are important. But, I feel like every award's important, but okay. So I want to support them, I want them to succeed. I hope that they get some of the recognition they deserve. Apparently they've already, it says, wow, 170,098 likes. Though the views only say 455. I feel like that might be stuck, because I heard that happens a lot with YouTube videos, that they get stuck, especially if a lot of people view it at the same time. So I feel like that might be the issue. They might actually be more, but YouTube hasn't refreshed itself yet. Because that's a lot of likes compared to the views. That's a big ratio, so I feel like that's incorrect. I don't know. There's an inkling, a suspicion of that. But I'm going to buy the whole album. I usually don't do that. I usually pick, I find a song that I like from a group, and I pick it, be it American, K-pop, whatever, and I just buy that one song. I don't like to buy a whole album, because usually there's songs I don't like, but I think I'll buy the entire thing for this one. My laptop. Did I just hiccup? My laptop is going to die. I need to save it. Okay. Alright, let's just go over the individual members here. Shonu. He amazes me how high he can get those notes and the falsetto. It's because usually I think he's got a pretty deep voice in real life, at least when I've seen him behind the scenes in reality shows. But he has a lovely light is it alto? Not alto. Tenor is the correct word? Voice. But it's just to hear, and it looked lovely. I saw his teaser picture. He was showing those his shoulders were showing. He had the sleeves and then there's his shoulders, and I was like, maybe you can land an airplane on those. What the hell? But he looked lovely in this, and he's just I know he's not the most expressive person in the world. I think that's just the way he is. You know, everybody has that kind of personality. But he was pulling it out. The expressions, the looks. You did good. You did good, show buff. Hyungwon, my skinny little beanball. I love that you had more lines. I love that I got to hear your lovely voice. You were at the center of a lot of dancing, and you're great at your dancing, Mr. Hyungwon. You may dance the mantis dance, but to me you are a crane. Minhyuk. Here's the big thing with you, Mr. Minnie Mouse, is that I usually don't feel attracted, I guess, in that way. Like, he's a good-looking individual, but he's one of those, few people that I'm like, I don't think I could, I'm not feeling it. But you made me feel something. Mr. Minhyuk, you made me feel something. Good for you. I love him with the dark red hair. It looks great. And the body glitter. Wonho, I like that you kept your shirt on. Why is my hair like this? It's just like... I like that he has a very unique voice compared to the others, but I like it. I like that he has that unique voice. It kind of stands out amongst the rest of them. But he looked lovely, and he's a good dancer too. I think Shonu, Hyungwon, and Wonho are the main dancers of the group, aren't they? So, and he proves it. And apparently he also got to actually write some of the songs for this album. I heard that he's actually able to get some of the lyrics he created into this work. So congratulations, Wonho. I hope to see your name listed alongside all those credits, even more in the future. With or without a shirt, you did what you did. You still made me feel things. Maybe the choreography also made that, because the choreography was great. Whoever choreographed that. Did they choreograph their own dances? If they did, congratulations. Hee-yoon, my sassy little hamster. You killed it on that chorus. You slayed us all, which you always do. You have a lovely voice. What do they call it? Honey. You have a honey voice. I miss your pink hair. But you look good with the mahogany brown thing you got going on. And I have to say, I know you're short in stature, but the way you performed on that screen, it was like you were 2 feet taller than everybody else. Your presence, your showmanship was fantastic. Juhan, my bias. He worked it. I keep saying that. I'm so I have no other words. I told you my brain just decided to die. I've lost. They frizzled all my brain cells. Juhan, though you may be a hard, fierce, ain't taking no business rapper, I know you're soft and fluffy on the inside. You're just full and fluff of stuff, like Winnie the Pooh. And so I wanted just to say, you slayed him. You slayed. Is that the correct term I'm using? You slayed. If it isn't, you conquered. That's the word. We say you conquered. You conquered those lines, that flow. You did good. I want to listen to it again just so I can really pay attention. Because it's very hard for me to really pay attention to the voices and the lines. Like, I get it, but I don't get the full experience when there's visuals on the screen. So I'm gonna listen to it again just to hear your voice. And everybody else's voices, but I'll focus extra on your voice. Why am I talking like they're gonna watch this? They're not, but it's just I'm just expressing. And then I am baby boy, literally. Well, not really. How old is he? I don't know. He's younger than me. The maknae with the Timbaland voice. I'm thinking he's probably pretty tough in that industry, especially one so young. But he has he's proved it in this video and other videos that he knows what he's doing. Despite his young age, he knows what he's doing. He works it well. He's a talented little and he's just and I have to say he just drips charisma. I know he's a little shy on the behind the scenes stuff, but he knows he keeps it up. He can switch it on screen. I think my hair got poofier. I was electrified by the music that my hair just went spring. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm gonna watch it again. I hope the views get unstuck soon. I hope they win. Come on, guys, let them win. Everybody else has won. I know no BTS has won. I know EXO's definitely won a lot of stuff. Let them win once. Just give them one. Though I feel like we don't need to beg for this. This song and this video was good enough that we don't need to beg. We need to beg to let us give them the award. I was like, please let us give this to you. Well then, I thank you for watching that with me, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.